Hello everybody, this is Terran talking at you, and today we are continuing our Let's Play of Devil May Cry 4, going into Mission 8, Profession of Faith. But before we do that, let's go and upgrade Nero. Okay, so we do have enough for Triggerheart now. However, I think I wanted to pick up something else before that, and I'm pretty sure that that something was Air Hike. And then we can just get Snatch 3 out of the way, because why not? Okay. Onward! Okay, let's see. I got really choppy for a second. Okay. So, news just out about Devil May Cry 4, the special edition. We're going to have, oh, yes, for those of you who didn't know, there is a purple orb up here. If Nero will just get it. There we go. But new news about the special edition. They came up with a release date. It's going to be released this June. And pre-orders are available for those of you who do like to do pre-orders. For those of you who don't, you don't have to. But the bonus for doing pre-orders is you get the alternate costumes free of charge. And there will be, you know, a DLC version of those costumes if you don't want to do that beforehand, but I mean, that's paying a bit extra, because I don't think there's any extra cost for pre-ordering, especially if you're doing it just on the Steam site, which is where I was getting it. If you go into GameStop, I know that they don't charge anything extra. It's just a you paying ahead of time for the game, or you paying $5, something minuscule like that. But I do understand that there are people who don't like the idea of paying ahead of time, just because, I mean, if everyone paid ahead of time, they could do anything with the game, like not come out with the proper content, change the game entirely, and it wouldn't be something you support. So I get not going for, oh no, you don't want to do that. I get not going for pre-orders. Oh, the lizard men. I love these guys. Well, kind of. Don't like the fact that when you use the buster on them, you have to stay stationary. Eat it. I also feel they're a bit harder to juggle around. Well, there are some enemies that are just super easy to do it with. Yes. Once again, pick up all the orbs you can. It's not a good idea to leave them just laying around, because they do despawn after a bit of time. Until you get, I think it's more orbs, then they'll just kind of float over to you when you kill an enemy, which is really convenient. Then you don't have to run around and potentially miss any. Go that way. Yeah, the gyro blades can be kind of hard to control if you don't, if you rev them up all the way and then hit them in the wrong direction, so be mindful of where you're aiming them. And I know you guys probably saw me picking up these particular orb sacks the last time. Well, they do respawn each time you go into a level, and that goes for any orb sacks, really. So if you are really looking to get that 100% on orbs, then it's recommended to go back, if you can go back in a timely manner, and just pick up whatever orb sacks are lying around. The Sephirothic fruit is somehow... Oh, fruit. somehow reacting to this strange tree. Yes, I love strange trees. That is the DT Buster for those guys. Normal one is a lot slower and less brutal. But that goes for most of the busters. The reason why it's inconvenient for the Buster to just kind of pull you down to the ground is because when you're surrounded by enemies and doing this, you're really open in your back. So everyone can just kind of pile up behind you and stab you. Kinda sucky. But at the same time, if you time it right, it's a nice way to do an extra bit of damage on the Lizardmen, so go for it. Yeah, eat that Sephirothic fruit. I mean, tree. Whatever. It's pumped full of dark energy, and like, how does the fruit suck out the energy of the tree? That's my question. Anyway. So, this little puzzle is just like a semi-tribute to the first game where you had to follow a light through a long section, and if you didn't follow it properly or if it got out of sight, then you'd be stuck in a maze. You have to go back to the beginning. But this one, you just have to follow the shadows. Well, not really follow the shadows. You just have to look at the shadows, and then the opposite direction of where they're coming from is the light. City sacks. And we were just over there. That's the way into Echidna's little abode. You can jump off and end up over there again, so I wouldn't recommend it. Oh wait, no. Don't need to DT right now. Oh. Just taking all sorts of hits today. Anywho. Lots of dead scarecrows, lots of dead lizardmen. If the bodies stayed here, there'd be just humongous piles. Humongous piles of demons everywhere. So I'm kind of lucky that they despawn. Otherwise, the rendering would be horrible. Go on, Nero. Just run. There we go. It's almost like he's never been here before. In fact, how did Credo get here so fast? So far as I know, the only way to get here is through the route that we took. And you have to go through a mansion, a retarded-looking forest, and then you get here.
Ask you this. What exactly is the Order after? And who the hell is Dante?
Why didn't he kill all of the giant demons?
You do not demand
Well, actually, no, he probably didn't kill all the giant demons because he didn't care.
You possess the power of a demon.
Back down. I don't want to hurt you. I won't do that to Kyrie.
Oh, but I do want to hurt him.
You don't.
That's the entire point.
Do you? I have been chosen to take the next step in evolution. To become something far more than just human.
Uh-huh.
I am an angel.
Uh-huh. Yes, a wonky, one-sided angel. Congratulations. Let's see how that works out for you.
It's the wish of His Holiness.
No. There we go. Now, you can catch those. My timing is just horribly off today. Also, what we're doing here is we're slowly wearing down Kratos' shield. Normally you can't buster bosses unless they're having certain weak animations or stumbling. Same goes for him. Ah. If you just hit him out of that, then you can punch him, and that brings down his shield and does a little bit of damage to him. Ah. And then now we get to wail on him for a little. And now he's up again. Oh. Up is apparently a bit much of a term, seeing as he just kind of fell over. I was barely finished with ya. Oh. Oh no! Not the not the flying swords. Those are the most annoying. Yes, if you can't catch them, then it's best to just ignore or avoid his spears. And then just pound him into the ground. End of the boss fight. I win.
Not yet. I'm not finished.
Look pretty finished to me, buddy. And that health bar went all the way to 0. And that was before I threw you on the ground. Oh, demon arm. Oh, yeah. This is totally not what it looks like.
No, wait. This isn't what you think.
Did you do this?
You know, all of this seems really similar to something you'd hear someone say after they've been cheating.
It was our intentions to protect you from the truth. Nero is a demon.
Now, it's been pointed out to me that this is a really weird thing for Agnes to do. Why is he even faking being on Kyrie's side? She is a human.
Though
He could have
it
just
would appear
grabbed her like this from the start.
extends beyond friendship.
She has nothing to do with this. Let her go!
Agnes! How dare you use my sister? This is my fight.
He's not using her very well.
Finish it. Let her go.
His Holiness predicted your defeat, and so ordered that your sister be utilized.
What?
Also, since when did his transformation into Bugman have enough force to blow back everybody?
If you want her, then come and get her, for I cannot guarantee her fate.
Also, he kind of loses his stutter right there.
His Holiness. Use Kyrie.
Where is he taking her? Back to headquarters?
I'd assume so. Nero, we must set aside this battle until I find out the truth of this.
Then I'll come back and try and stab you with my angel blades again. Good luck. And now we can pick up enemies and hold them, rather than just picking them up. And that is the end of Chapter 8. We got an S on time, A on style, and an A on orbs. Nice. S rank. Well, that'll be it for now. We will see you next time when we go on to Chapter 9.